The 12th of May, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Oh,
Here,
Barry's back, and I guess Lou is back.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to see you.
so we are now.
We are now in Tough Pay Tet Sif Zion.
Zion, yes.
Okay, so it says Shakach v'lo beirach ho halayla yispor bayom below bracha. Okay, so if one forgot and did not say the blessing all night, he counts in the day, but without a blessing, without a bracha.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this is sometimes this might be relevant sometimes, right? Okay. Let's see the Mishna Berura. That brings us to the Mishna Berura and Sifkat Lamed Beis.
Okay.
Lamed Beis or Lamed Gimel?
Excuse me, what did I say? You're right. The Lamed Gimel. Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Just want to make sure I'm in the right place.
Okay, let's see, Lamed Gimel. Okay, so it says Yispor B'yom. Okay, he counts during the day. Kidat Harbe Poskim the Avad Sefirat Yom Ola L'Sfira. Okay, so he counts during the day. Let's see. It says that the posts, many, according to, I guess, the opinion of many poskim, Kedat Harbe poskim, let's see, the Vidi Avar, that
It's saying that according to this psak, it's this decision of the Shulchan Aruch that he can, if he counts during the day, right? He's going to count without a bracha, right? So this is according to many of the poskim. The that is that by in the situation where he didn't count at night, he can be the Eved count during the day, and that is works for him to count for the Sfira.
Oh, so that means he can continue counting the next night.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
He can continue counting with the bracha also.
Oh, with the bracha. Okay. Okay. So Lamed Dal, it says beli bracha, without a bracha. The yesh lachosh ladat haposkim the ein zaman sfira ela balayla. Okay, so what according to the poskim, the only time to count the sfira is at night, I guess.
Right, there's some that hold that, right?
Okay. Ukeshet mivarech b'yom hu levatala. Oh, and if one says the blessing during the day, it's a sort of a wasted bracha. Okay. Mihu mikan ulhaba sofer b'chol laila b'bracha. Oh, here it says so. So one who I guess forgot to count from here and in the future, I guess he can count every night with a bracha.
Okay.
Right,
Let's
so
see. Oh, it goes on. I didn't see that. No, that's the Bir Halacha. Oh, the Mishnah Berura goes on. Below Havei Dileg Yom Echad Legamar Sheno Sofer Od Bracha. Oh, okay. Basically, I guess it says that if he didn't count during the day, he can continue, but without saying a bracha, which I
Right,
guess will be explained later.
right.
Okay.
And
That's
there's just a short, there's a short Bir Halacha, Shachach. You see the little Bir Halacha, it's like a one-liner. Shachach v'lo yivorach. He forgot he didn't make the bracha. Right.
Bir Halacha.
Nachavalo Berech.
Yeah,
Huh, why don't I see it? Huh.
just a one-liner. It's very easy to miss it. On my page, it's like the bottom, one line at bottom of the Bir Halachas. Might be on the next page by you, I'm not sure.
So it's not, oh, that's not it.
A little bit of the.
Nachavalo Berech.
Yeah. Shachach v'lo yivorach.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't seem to hold it. Shachat
Mayor
v'lo.
got the.
Behu Adin, right?
Mayor
Behu
got the.
Right,
Adin, Im
Yeah.
Yesh Lo Sipek B'Yom.
Maybe it's on the previous page.
yeah, probably. Bottom of the previous page in the Bir Halachas. Udim im yesh safek b'yom, im siper b'layla, or lo. The same halacha applies if in the daytime, he has a doubt as to whether or not he counted. He can't remember if he counted or not.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't see it, but okay.
So if he's not sure, he can assume he did?
Well, what he should do is he should count now during the day, but without a bracha.
Right. And then continue on.
Then he can continue on. Right. Okay.
So does that also apply if like during the day, for some reason, you forgot what day of the Omer it is? You know,
Right.
like last night, one of the young fellas asked me what was yesterday's count.
Right.
So yes, he must have forgot or lost
Right.
track of it.
Right. So if there's a question whether he maybe didn't count properly last night, so he should count now during the day, but without a bracha, the proper count, then that means he can continue on counting tonight with a bracha.
Uh-huh. Okay, great.
Okay, that'll bring us to the next halacha in the Machaber.
Okay, so that's Chet.
Right.
Okay, so it says, Im shachach levarech be'echad mehayamim, ben yom rishon ben misha'ar yamim. So fair b'sha'ar yamim. Okay, so what if one forgot to say the blessing on Yechad in one of the days?
Right. If he forgot to make the bracha on one of the days, whether it was the first day.
Oh, or I guess one of the rest of the days. Okay. So fair. Okay, so then it says he counts the rest of the days. Oh, below bracha, but without a bracha. Oh.
Yeah.
So that means if he actually missed a day, he can continue counting, but without a bracha.
So yeah, Lamaisa, what that means is exactly, right? That one of the days, whether it was the first day or the rest of the days, he had forgotten to make the bracha, and also that means the counting. He should count the rest of the days, right, without saying a bracha before that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Excuse me, why does it say count? The bracha, shouldn't it say counting? If you forgot to count?
Yeah, well, shachach levorech, so that means if you take, that's what because of your question, Rabbi, and that's what the Mishna Berura has to come in, the Chavetz Chaim has to come in and write. That's the first comment he makes there in Lamed Hey.
Thank you, Chavetz Chaim.
Yeah, that's right. He was doing. We understood your way of thinking very well.
Okay. Thank you.
That means you have a seichel yasha. Okay, let's finish the Mechaber, then we'll see what the Chavetz Chaim has to say about that exactly.
Okay, so he continues, Aval, im hu misupak im dileg yom echad, lo safar, yispor bishar yamim bivracha. So what is, if he's doubtful that if he delayed yom,
If he skipped a day, dileg yom means dileg to skip a day.
oh, he skipped a day and didn't count, he can still count the rest of the days with a bracha. Huh.
What?
So
does that mean?
there's gonna be a lot of discussion about this. That
What is skipping a day different from forgetting?
oh,
I
hold
mean,
on.
he made the wrong count.
Right. So skipping, if in the second case, he's doubtful if he's not sure, he's masupik if he skipped or not. If he definitely skipped, so that means he has to count in the future, but without saying a bracha before it. But here he's masupik, he doesn't remember if he counted or not. Right?
So then he can make a bracha?
Yeah, we'll see about that. That's going to be a big discussion. So let's put it this way. Let's say tonight at Ma'ariv, right? Let's say it's 8:30 and you're davening Ma'ariv. So you're getting ready to say the bracha and to count the svira for tonight, right? Day 27, and you start thinking very seriously to yourself, and you say, I honestly can't remember if I counted last night, right? I can't remember if I counted last night. So what are you supposed to do? So we're going to see, according to the Mechaber, we'll see all the details as time goes on. The Mechaber says you can go ahead and count with a bracha, even though you're seriously doubtful as to whether or not you counted today or not. If you have a suffix whether you counted last night, so today it's easy. You just say the counting and you're okay. But tonight, if you have the suffix, since it's too late to count for today, because it's now the next day, so what do? That's the halacha of the Mechaber here. You can go ahead and make the bracha and count for the day, just as if you never had any doubt in your life about this question at all.
Oh. That's why it pays to daven with the minion. So you
That's
You
not the
don't
only.
forget.
That's
Huh?
not the only reason it pays to daven with the minion. A lot of good reasons to pay daven with the minion. Oh yes.
no, I'm as far as the sphere is concerned, that this way there's no doubt.
Lot of payoffs, right? That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of payoffs. Okay. Yes, let's see the Mr. Brewer now.
Okay, so he says, let's see, shachach levarech. Okay, so he forgot to
To make the bracha. So what does that
say
mean?
the bracha.
So what does this mean? He forgot to make the bracha. So that was Rav Aaron's question. So the Chofetz Chaim comes in to help us out.
Kerotzel Omar, Shelo Siper, Velo Nizkar Ad Sfira Shelaharecha. Oh, so he completely forgot, it looks like. He didn't do it.
Right. Not only did he not forget, he forgot to make the bracha, but he forgot to count too. So that means that's
Right.
what he means. So the Mechaber said he forgot to make the blessing, but really that means he forgot to make the count.
And he didn't remember until, I guess, the next night, the next
Right.
counting.
Right. So let's say last night he didn't count, and all day went by, and then tonight he's there in Ma'ariv, and he realizes that wow, he didn't count last night, and the whole day went by, he didn't count either. So now he's stuck.
So now he counts without a bracha for the rest of the,
Right. From now on, he counts without a bracha. Exactly.
Oh, is that what it is? Let's see. Who hadin? Let's see. Im lo noda lo etmol ta'ah b'minyan v'safar sfira acheret dino kemo shelo siper klal.
Cool.
So what the din is?
So also the same halacha would apply as if he forgot the correct day and he miscounted. He counted the wrong number, and he didn't have a chance to correct it the whole day long.
Oh, wow.
that's also considered like forgetting?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so Lamed Vav.
Like-
So fair b'sha'ar yamim. He counts the rest of the days. Kedat harbe poskim the ein sfirat hayamim me'akvin zeh v'chol yoma v'yoma mitzvah b'fnei atzma hi. Okay, so let's see. According, I guess, to the poskim, what if he didn't?
Some poskim.
Some, okay. Some poskim. If he didn't count the days, akvim zed zeh.
So that's hardly according to many poskim. The counting of the days. Many poskim say that the counting of the days. I mean, if you skip it, if you completely skip a day, it doesn't stop you from counting the rest of the days. They're not interconnected. According to many poskim, the days are not interconnected. Each and every day is an independent mitzvah.
Oh,
Unrelated
so
to
then
the next.
why can't you make the bracha then?
Okay, so
It's a
hold
new
on.
day. For
Yeah,
those who
yeah.
hold this independence, so then you should be able to make the bracha, no?
Right, so that's according to many poskim, but there are other poskim that say that it's not, they are interrelated. So now you're stuck.
Uh,
Wow.
So, well, then it's time to shop around for the posik that you need.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why we have the Chofetz Chaim. He's going to tell us what to do.
Okay. So Lamed Zayin is below bracha. We say it without the bracha. Lachosh leman de amar sfirat sheva shevatot timimot beinyan v'halecha de hachaser chad yoma.
So you have to count again without a bracha because you have to be concerned about those other opinions that say that the Furst Omer, right? It's Sheva Shabbosos Tamimos Be'inin. You need to have a complete, absolute continuity between each and every one of the days of the 7 weeks that you're counting.
If that's the case, Rebbe, then you should make one bracha in the beginning and then you just count straight through. If it's all one,
That's right.
you
You could do that.
should make a bracha after the Seder. Well, that's in America. You know, you make a bracha the first night and you count and zehu, and then you made your bracha for the whole counting.
Yeah, you could, there's a discussion about this. It could be, that's very similar to the discussion which we have on Leil Pesach. According to the Mechaber, right?
Yeah,
You make one bracha break for your guffin, right? And it carries you over for all the other kosher. According to the Ramah, we make a bracha on each and every one of the 4 cups.
right, yeah.
Yeah. There
It's
you
a
go.
it's a big shaila to make, you're at one meal, it's one Seder, right? It's one event. So, to make 4 different brachos is a big shaila.
That's right. That's what the Mechaber holds. You sure you're not Sephardi, Barry? You don't come from
Well,
Morocco or Persia or someplace like that?
well, that part on my adoption papers was crossed out. I can't figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. That is, so you adopted the Ramah, right?
Okay, let's see. V'nachon bazeh sheishma bracha min hashliach tzibor o me'echad mechavei hamivarchin yaneh amen v'kavana letzeit v'achar kach yispor. Okay, so if let's see, I just
Right. So if a person's stuck now and he's not going to be able to count for himself with the bracha anymore, right? So it's the best thing you should do is make sure that you should contact the Shliach Tzibor, and when the Shliach Tzibor makes his bracha, he should have in mind to be motzi this fellow with his bracha, or to have somebody who's in his location there in the minyan or wherever he happens to be counting the Omer, to mention to them if they could be motzi him with their counting with their bracha. And then he can, after he says amen to their bracha, he can go ahead and make the count himself.
okay. It looks like I have 10:30 on my clock
That's
here.
true. That's right. We've come to our, let's see, did we, okay, so we're the Lamed Ches. All right, so we Lamed Ches is in the middle. All right, so we have one more sif cutting to do here. So let's try and make a note so we don't skip over this beginning of the next week when we rejoin on Yom Rishon.
So we're going to start in the Mishna Berura at Lamed Tes.
Yes, right. Lamed Ches.
So that's the beginning in the Mechaber. It's Tes,
Hello.
right?
I think it should be. We have one more to do in.
No, one more before that.
One more
Barry.
before
Lamed Chet.
Okay. I'm with you.
He's poor Bisha'ar Yamin Bra.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got this big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay,
Okay.
everyone should have a
Fine.
wonderful day, and if you're interested, we'll do something at 9:30 tomorrow.
9:30.
Rabbi, if you can send me an input for the newsletter, it would be very helpful.
Yeah, it's on. It should be on its way. Should get to you. I can actually send it in a few minutes if you want. I'll.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Very
Okay.
good. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Be
Very
well.
good. Have
Be
a good
well.
day, everybody.
Have a good day, everyone.
Okay.